Hello, this is Unit 12, pages 30 and 31. In this unit, we encounter accidentals, natural signs placed in front of notes, i.e. we have a B flat key signature, so this note becomes B natural. We also have Italian terms. First of all, we have diminuendos and crescendos, getting softer and getting louder. Otherwise, we have PP, which means very soft, pianissimo, P, which means soft, piano, which we've seen before, MP, mezzo piano, which means moderately soft, FF, which means fortissimo, very loud, F, which means forte, which means loudly. I think we've come across that one before. And MF for mezzo forte, which means moderately loud, and we've certainly encountered that before. The first exercise is in F major. There's a B flat in the key signature. In the third and fourth bar, there are B naturals. In the fifth bar, we return to B flats. Notes are grouped in slurred quavers and staccato quavers, and it begins moderately soft and gets louder into the second line, into the fifth bar. Exercise 2 is in C major. Again, the notes are similarly grouped, quavers in this case, in slurred pairs or in staccatos. There's a C sharp accidental placed in the fourth bar. Exercise 3 is in C major again. Bars tend to be slurred from the beginning to the end. We have 2 bar phrases. There are noticeable crescendos and diminuendos, gradually getting louder as the piece progresses. The piece on page 31, the Minuet by G.P. Telemann, Georges-Philippe Telemann, is in 2 halves. Both halves are repeated. It's in the key of F major, so we have B flats. And in the second line, bars 6 and 7, we have B naturals. duet follows called Duetto No. 1 by Johann Gabrielski. The piece plays all the way through to the end, and then there's a sign at the end which says DC al fine, which means da capo al fine. This means go back to the beginning and play to the fine. The fine is marked at the end of line 3, at the end of the 4th bar. So we repeat it all the way through to that place again, as soon as we get to the end. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to play the pupils part, the student part, just to give you an idea of how this works. Then I'm going to play the teacher part the second time I play it through, and that gives you an opportunity to play along with it if you like to. So student part first. This is the teacher part, so try and play along with the second part, with the pupil part. Here we go. You'll note that bars tend to be slurred in 3 crotchets a time, the piece is in 3/4 time. And it's marked andante, which means walking pace. The dynamics vary from piano, which are also marked dolce. Dolce is an Italian term meaning sweetly. Forte, F, MF, mezzo forte, for the second half of the piece. And there are some staccato notes at the very end, just before the repeat. Right, well, I think that's about it for Unit 12. I hope that's been useful for you. Hopefully now that your playing should be sounding beginning to sound competent and effective tone-wise and technique-wise. Keep playing. It just takes time to develop. Remember to keep blowing the air down into the flute and keeping the head up. For example. Okay. See you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.